Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for I was trying to stick my little pony in my little hole back here. Um, had too much hair, too many stickers, so whatever. Um, need to be getting myself ready for chemo in a couple of days. Yeah. Anywho, I said I was gonna come back after I get finished doing what I needed to do for most of the day to catch up, and now I have to call someone by the name of Krista because this is the information that I got from Park Center, looking for a bed for my mom. So what we are going to do is call this number, and we have to see if she has any beds available, and to see if the gateway agreement is possible. And then I will tell you this: if they don't have that, there's also another way that you can go about this. If they don't have beds there and they can't find any beds in there, she's able to come out of the mental hospital. She's deemed okay. The next option is to find her a place, which you can have a place as long as it's safe and it's deemed as safe, and the client wants to go to that place. So, once again, if that doesn't happen, then I'm going to have her to come and to um, live either with me or live close by me. Um, like I said before, it's more resources out here, and it's a little bit better when people who have mental illness are around the people that they really care for and they really feel like they want to be around. So, yeah, I'm going to call this number right now. Boom, and get cracking. So, here we go. EBH. And remember, if they say, they record it for security purposes.
Supervisor Krista speaking.
Hi, Krista. My name is Beldine. I received this number from, I guess, the, I don't even know if she was a receptionist, but I was trying to find out if you guys had any beds available for psychiatric inbound.
Let me get you over to our psychiatric emergency services because they have that information and I don't.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Let me get you over there. One moment.
Okay.
Please hold.
So this is part of the process. I already knew exactly who to speak to, but I'm going to go through their process first and see how this is going to go. And then if that does not work, then I'll go through the way that I know will get more results. Just to say that. So, yeah, we're still waiting.
I'm transferring your call to 36081.
Thank you. Parsley Behavioral. This is Josie.
Hi, my name is Beldine. I was calling to see if you guys had any beds available for the psychiatric side of it for inpatient.
And you're calling from where? I'm sorry.
I'm calling from Fort Wayne, but I'm calling on behalf of my mother. She's actually in a mental hospital in Richmond, Indiana, and we're trying to get her to somewhere closer to me, which I live in Fort Wayne. And I'm familiar with Parkville. So I spoke with her case manager to see if I could see if you guys had any beds to arrange a gateway agreement.
Okay. And how old is your mom?
My mother is 65.
Gotta think about that, huh?
Oh, yeah, she just had a birthday.
I know. And my mom, thank God, she's born on an even number because it's easy for me to figure out. So sorry about that.
Yeah.
So is she in just a regular adult unit, or is she in a geriatric-based unit at this point?
No, she's in just a regular psychiatric unit.
Okay. I'm not sure how something like that would happen. What I can do is connect you with Parkview Behavioral. This is like the emergency room, Parkview Behavioral.
And that's what that's exactly what I was wondering. Why did this lady transfer me back? I'm actually a case manager, so I kind of know a little bit about, but I'm just trying to be.
Right. So hang tight. I'm going to send you to the front door of Parkview Behavioral. Perhaps they can help you.
Thank you.
Provider from your computer, tablet, or smartphone.
So like I said, I'm showing y'all the rules. Like I'm going just as if I didn't even know anything.
How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Beldine. I'm trying to see if there are any psychiatric beds available for inpatient care.
One moment, I'll connect you to the house. One moment.
Thank you.
The house supervisor number is disappeared when I needed it. 7588. One moment, please.
Who is supporting you and your community during the coronavirus outbreak.
So that's the same number they gave me, 7588.
Supervisor Krista speaking.
Okay, Krista. I just got redirected back to you. My name is Beldine once again. I was calling about seeing if there were any beds available for the mental health facility for long term. And I think I was getting transferred to the emergency health instead of the long term inpatient transaction.
Well, we don't have a long-term inpatient unit. We are like for short-term stays only.
Okay, so you don't have one that is for not long-term, but I mean over at least a year, right?
Oh goodness, no. We are licensed for short-term only, 30 days or less.
And that would be, but wouldn't that be addictions?
We do medical detox, but I mean.
Yeah, that's the one for addictions. You guys don't have the other side for psychological care for mental illness?
Yes, we do, but it's short-term crisis management.
Okay. All right. So, who do I?
Sorry about the confusion there.
Oh no. So who do I speak to about that issue to deal with? Not the addictions side, but for psychological mental health.
For short-term or long-term?
You said you didn't have long term, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That would be our psychiatric emergency services.
So it would be the emergency for the 30-day and not for the long term.
Correct. For a maximum of 30 days. Most people did 3 to 5 days.
Okay. Okay.
I can get you the direct number if you'd like.
That would be great.
Okay. It is 260-373
Mm-hmm.
7602.
7602. Thank you very much, Miss Krista.
You're very welcome. Take care, okay?
All right. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, I just want y'all to listen to what I'm going to say, because people are going to be like, well, they only had short-term this, they only had short-term that, okay? That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. But because I have everything recorded, and you guys, if you look at the previous video, you'll see that the lady was talking about that they had long-term care which is up to a year, because they're transitioning, they're getting them back into society. You know that I'm not going buku shit back crazy. Excuse my language. I'm not going crazy. Okay. But these are the things, these are some of the obstacles that you have to go through dealing with having someone who has a mental illness, and you're trying to help them and you're trying to better assess the situation. You're going to go through these obstacles. What I will try to remind you is, once again, don't give up. For 2, understand that these people are human just like you. And for 3, in all cases, protect yourself. Record. We live in a age of information. And even when you contact any type of thing dealing with mental illness, even anything now, we're always being watched. We're always being recorded and things like that. So it behooves you. It behooves you to record. It behooves you to have documentation for yourself, because like I said, had I not recorded, you wouldn't have heard the things that was going on, or the things that were being said, and how it was getting transferred loop de loop de loop de loop de loop. Now, when I get off of here, I'm going to also record and show you guys how I'm going to get my mom out of this mental institution, and how to get her back on track, and what are the things that you need to do. Because to be honest, everything is not painted in black and white. You know, you hear a lot of people and they're like, okay, well, you get these services and we can help you, and it's going to be so much better. That's not how it really goes. That's not how it really goes. Sometimes you can reach out and you don't get the services. Sometimes you could be doing everything you possibly can, and it still don't turn out right. So I want to show you guys what to do in that scenario. And not only in that scenario, in other scenarios that you might not have as much control over. You know, now I don't have control over how quick my mom gets out, but I do have an understanding on the process of how she gets out. And that way, because I understand the process, I'm able to navigate things in the way that she is tailored to her more, you know. So yeah, so you heard from Parkview that they only have short term, and it's only up to 30 days, which I already know that's incorrect. I've already shown the video of her case manager that she has at Reed Mental Health in Richmond, Indiana, stating that, because, you know, this is a small arena. When you're dealing with mental illness, I'm telling you, everybody knows everybody. You know, I don't know if it's because it's, you know, when you're in this area, you don't usually tap out of the area. You don't tap out of the zone. Even if you go to another genre or another sector of mental illness or social work or something like that, you're still connected. You're still connected to these other people. You have to make those connections. And most of the things that when you're dealing with the human person, and you're dealing with social services, human services, you're dealing with a connection with people. So you're constantly in contact with people who have to be certified and trained in certain skills in certain areas. So it's almost digging from the same pot. So I spoke to her, and I think I loaded that one up. But if I didn't, I will load it up right now. She talked about how she was related. I mean, not related. She went to school with the gentleman who was over Park Center. And I've also met with him. And I've also did some facilitating for Park Center. Okay. So personal experience, I know the things that they do and the services that they give. Okay. So, so I'm able to point out what is true and what is not true, and what, for the most part, what they are allowed to do And what we are allowed to do as people who know what's going on. And yeah, so that's kind of about it. I'm going to get off of here because I also have to go and make some calls. Make sure everything is just keeping back in sync. And I think that is about it. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about mental illness or how to deal with the system, meaning how to navigate through it through a not just through an administrative point of view, because I do have some of that background, but as a child of someone who has mental illness or a loved one or a caregiver, then definitely leave a comment, ask some questions, and hopefully I will go and get some information on that. So yeah, hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem, and bye.